Your legs carry more than your weight. They carry your independence. Every step, every climb, every move, those muscles and joints do the heavy lifting. But with age, even simple movements can feel harder. And if you're not careful, what you eat can quietly take that strength away. These 7 foods, they seem small, but they're not. Each bite has the power to heal or harm. And when it comes to your legs, the wrong choice doesn't just slow you down. It pulls you away from the life you love. These are the quiet culprits, and it's time to call them out. Number 7, cut out the sugar before it steals your strength. Sugar doesn't always look like a threat. It hides in places that feel harmless. A splash of creamer, a spoonful of jam, a healthy granola bar. But inside your body, it's doing more than sweetening your snack. It's attacking your strength from the inside out. When you eat processed sugar, your body responds with inflammation. That heat doesn't stay quiet. It settles in your joints, making them ache, swell, and stiffen. The knees, the hips, the ankles, they feel the burn. Not all at once, but over time, with every sweet bite, they grow weaker. And the blood sugar spikes, they bring crashes. Your energy drops. Muscles lose their spark. Your body fights to absorb nutrients, but insulin resistance blocks the path. What used to fuel your muscles now drains them. You feel slower, heavier, unsteady. The muscle loss begins, and with it, your freedom. Even your bones don't escape. Sugar blocks calcium. What was once strong and steady becomes brittle and breakable. The risk of a fall rises. One misstep and everything changes. But here's the good news. You can take control. Swap the sugar for raw honey, fresh fruits, real food. It's not about giving things up. It's about giving your legs a better chance to stay strong, steady, and free. Number 6, say goodbye to the fryer in the drive-thru. There's something comforting about fried food. That crispy crunch, that golden bite. But comfort has a cost, and for your legs, it's too steep to pay. Deep-fried meals are soaked in unhealthy fats, trans fats and saturated fats that ignite inflammation like a match to dry leaves. This fire doesn't stay quiet. It wears down the cartilage in your knees, swells your joints, and makes every step feel heavier than the last. The pain builds quietly until one day walking across the room feels like climbing a mountain. The salt and fast food adds fuel to the fire. It tightens your blood vessels, slowing the oxygen flow to your muscles. The result? Cramps, numbness, that strange heaviness in your calves. And when your legs don't get what they need, they weaken. Not because you're lazy, but because they're starved. The pounds creep in too. These meals are loaded with calories but stripped of the vitamins your body craves. Every pound gained adds pressure to your knees. 4 pounds of pressure for every single one. The joints wear out faster. The risk of falling rises higher. And the bones? They miss out on the calcium and magnesium they need, leaving them fragile and exposed. This isn't about guilt. It's about power. Replacing fast food with fresh food isn't just better. It's strength. It's standing up straighter, walking farther, staying out of the hospital. And that's a choice worth making every single day. Number 5, don't let salted snacks steal your steps. Salt doesn't just flavor food, it changes how your body moves. And when you have too much, it doesn't just raise your blood pressure, it slows you down. Sodium-heavy snacks, chips, crackers, cured meats make your body hold on to water. Your legs swell, your ankles feel tight. That familiar ache in your knees? It gets worse. You sit longer, move less, and with every still moment, your muscles lose their edge. But salt does more than bloat. Inside processed meats like hot dogs and deli slices hide chemicals meant to keep them fresh. Nitrates, preservatives. These invisible ingredients spark chronic inflammation. They chip away at your joints, weaken muscle tissue, and leave you with stiffness that doesn't go away. Even with rest, these foods don't fuel you, they drain you. They block the good stuff: iron, magnesium, protein, B vitamins. Your muscles don't get what they need to stay strong, they shrink. You feel it in your thighs when you stand, in your calves when you try to walk upstairs. The fear creeps in. What if I fall? But you don't have to wait for that day. You can take your strength back. Trade the processed snacks for a handful of nuts, a slice of avocado, a piece of grilled chicken. Food that feeds, not food that fights. Number 4, send refined carbs back where they belong. They're soft, warm, familiar. A toasted bagel in the morning, a bowl of white rice at dinner, a sweet muffin at the cafe. These foods wrap around you like comfort, but inside your body, they bring chaos. Refined carbohydrates, white bread, pastries, pasta, act fast, too fast. They break down into sugar almost instantly, sending your blood sugar soaring, then crashing just as hard. That crash doesn't just leave you sleepy, it robs your muscles of energy. The legs feel weak, the steps grow slower. The strength that once came naturally starts to vanish. These foods don't give, they take. They strip away your body's chance to build. Without fiber, without nutrients, there's no fuel left to repair your muscles. No support for your joints, no building blocks for your bones. Just calories that settle as fat, weight that presses down on your knees, and a hunger that never feels satisfied. Every time you eat them, you feed a cycle that steals movement. You walk less, sit more, and with every day that passes, your body forgets what it means to feel strong. But you can turn the tide. Reach for whole grains, brown rice, quinoa, oats, and wheat that hasn't been stripped of its power. These foods don't spike, they sustain. They give you steady energy. They bring nutrients where they're needed. They whisper to your muscles, you're not done yet. Number 3, stop letting additives quietly tear you down. The damage doesn't always roar in like a storm. Sometimes it creeps in, slow, silent, and steady. You don't feel it right away. There's no sharp pain, no flashing light. But over time, the effects of artificial additives begin to show up in places you didn't expect. Your knees, your hips, your ability to move without wincing. Preservatives, dyes, flavor enhancers. They're tucked into frozen meals, packaged snacks, and processed meats. They don't add value. They take it away. Inside your body, they stir up a quiet war. Inflammation rises. Your joints feel tight. Your muscles feel tired, even when you haven't done much. The steps you used to take without thinking now demand effort. The ache in your thighs isn't just age, it's chemistry. And then there's what these additives block. Magnesium, calcium, iron, B vitamins. These nutrients fuel strength, support bone density, and keep your balance steady. But artificial ingredients get in the way. They interfere with how your body absorbs what it needs. Slowly, that lack of nourishment adds up. Your body starts breaking down instead of building back up. You may not see these chemicals, but they leave fingerprints all over your health. And the scariest part? You get used to feeling this way. Tired, heavy, stiff. You think it's normal. It's not. It's a warning sign. But you can turn it around. Look for clean labels. Choose food with ingredients you recognize. Make more at home. Every meal without additives is a step back towards strength. It's a quiet form of power, a choice that protects you before the pain even begins. Number 2, stop letting drinks drain what you've built. It's easy to overlook what's in your glass. You sip without thinking. A bottle of soda, a flavored iced tea, a splash of energy from a brightly colored drink. It feels small, harmless. But those sugary sips aren't just empty calories. They're silent saboteurs pulling strength right out from under your feet. Sugary drinks bring fast highs and faster crashes. Your blood sugar spikes, then plummets, dragging your energy down with it. What starts as a burst turns into a slump. Muscles grow sluggish. Legs feel heavier. You sit down more, walk less, and with each passing day, your strength thins like smoke. But it doesn't stop with sugar crashes. These drinks raise inflammation throughout the body, quietly targeting your joints and muscles. Your knees swell, your calves ache. The strength in your thighs slips away, not with a bang, but with a sigh. You tell yourself it's just aging, but your body's not breaking, it's reacting. Over time, the damage builds. Sugary beverages contribute to insulin resistance. That means your muscles stop getting the fuel they need to repair, to grow, to carry you. What follows is more than fatigue, it's muscle loss. Sarcopenia doesn't arrive overnight. It creeps in every time you reach for something sweet to drink. But this doesn't have to be your story. You can stop the slide. Water isn't just refreshing, it's restorative. Herbal teas calm inflammation. Unsweetened drinks keep your blood sugar balanced, your joints happier, your muscles fed. Every sip is a choice, a vote for strength or weakness. Choose what helps you rise, because the legs that carry you need more than rest. They need clean fuel, and sometimes the quietest change, switching what you drink, becomes the loudest return to strength you've ever felt. Number 1. Skip the risk. Say no to raw dairy. Milk has always been tied to the image of strength. A cool glass at breakfast, a creamy slice of cheese. It feels like nourishment, tradition, comfort. But not all dairy is created equal, and for seniors, unpasteurized dairy brings more risk than reward. Raw milk and cheeses skip the process that eliminates harmful bacteria. That may sound more natural, but what it really means is exposure. Listeria, Salmonella, E. coli. These aren't just names on a label. They're threats to your stability, your muscle health, your very independence. For a younger body, it's a challenge. For an aging one, it can be a full-scale battle. Once these pathogens enter your system, they don't stay quiet. They attack weak points, joints, muscles, nerves. What begins as a stomach bug can lead to long-term inflammation, weakness in the limbs, even hospital stays. The aftermath? A sharp drop in mobility, recovery that takes weeks, sometimes months, and strength that doesn't return so easily. Even without illness, raw dairy isn't offering any hidden advantage. It's not more nutritious. It doesn't strengthen bones faster. It just increases the odds that your body will struggle to keep moving. And at this stage in life, your muscles, joints, and bones deserve protection, not unpredictability. Choosing pasteurized milk and cheese doesn't mean giving up tradition. It means staying safer. It means keeping bacteria out and strength in. It means reducing the risk of infection and making sure your next step is as steady as the one before. You've worked hard to keep moving, to stay balanced, to live with confidence. Don't let one bite undo that progress. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is make the quieter, safer choice and give your body what it truly needs to stand strong. What happens when you eat for strength? Something shifts, the swelling fades, the joints feel looser. You rise from the chair with less hesitation. You walk longer without needing to stop. And slowly, day by day, you stop fearing movement and start craving it. It's not just your legs that change. It's your posture, your energy, your mood. You go outside more. You talk more. You say yes to the things you used to avoid. You carry your groceries, your grandchildren, yourself, with less strain and more pride. It's not magic. It's not luck. It's food. Quiet changes in your kitchen that echo through your life, that bring your body back to what it was meant to do, support you. Not perfectly, not forever, but well and with strength. Let food be the reason you rise, not the reason you fall. If this gave you a wake-up call, hit like, share your thoughts below, and subscribe for more.